All right, y'all, it's something a little bit different. I'm going to do a tier list based on the vibes that the classic WoW races give. You know, at least that from my experience with them. So I ain't worried about the rest of them. We're doing just the classic. All right, so we'll start off with, let's see, what do we got here? Let's start off with, what's the Night Elves? I don't particularly care for the Night Elves. I like their floppy jalopy ears. I feel like they're always too entitled. Just full of themselves all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna put them in C. That's where they're going. They ain't a D, but they're a C. I don't really care for their whole thing they got to going. Humans. Let's see, humans. I'm gonna put humans at B. Humans are alright. They kind of float, you know, both ways on the evil spectrum. You know, and the good, you know, they kind of half and half on it. I'm gonna put them there. You know, they ain't got nothing to do with why they in C. They just, I don't like them. They too entitled, man. So full of themselves. I hate that shit. They ain't humble for nothing. The humans, they can kind of go, you know, they go a little bit of both. So I like it. I like it. All right, let's see what else we got. We got the, ooh, let's do dwarves. We got the dwarves. The dwarves, they are S tier vibes. They are cool as shit. If you don't like dwarves, something wrong with you. Dwarves are awesome. They're always like trying to get you to drink and stuff. Like, I lied, how are you doing? Wash your back. And they care about hygiene. Like, they clean. They keeping it down and dirty and clean. It's crazy. But they're awesome. I think they're one of the coolest races. Just me personally. I might be a little biased, but I like them. All right, let's see who else. We got the Tauren. The Tauren are like super chill. They're really chill. Like, I feel like they were probably one of the more peaceful races out of all of them. You know, but they can throw down if they have to, but I feel like it'd be more for defensive reasons. Like, they ain't gonna go out of their way and start a war. I just don't see it. Yeah, so I don't put them at S because they'd probably be pretty cool to hang out with. And the trolls, yeah, man, you know the trolls. They got the coolest vibes. They got the best vibes. Immediate S tier. Immediate. There's nothing else to be said on that. Just S. And we got orcs. Orcs pretty war hungry. That's cool though. That's just how they are. I wouldn't say that they'd be the best to hang out with. I don't think they'd be as bad as hanging out with them, that's for sure. But I feel like they'd be more fun to hang out with than humans. So I'm gonna put them at A. You know, you'd be doing a lot more fighting with them. Okay, now we got, let's see, we got the undead. I bet they stink. Oh, I bet they stink in the way they talk. Hi. That's a D. That'd be terrible to be around. They'd probably be miserable as fuck all the time, just depressed and sad and just always loathing and sulking. Or trying to like corrupt you in some way. No. D tier vibes. Be terrible to be around. And then the gnomes. We need an F tier for them. I don't like them little motherfuckers. I don't like them. I'm a gnome hater. Well, hi. Fuck off. Fucking demon. I don't trust them, man. They just look mischievous as hell, man. I can't get behind them. I can't even put them on the list because they're like, I'd have to revamp everything. I have to change it all. Okay, so we're gonna move the humans up to B. We're gonna move them up to C, to A. I mean to B. Them to A. Them to B. They'll be C. Gnome is gonna be D, because that's the only way it's gonna work. It's the only way it can happen. They're the worst ones. Now I'm like, damn, worse than being around rotten flesh? Maybe I was right how I had it the first time. I think we was on to something. I think we was in there like we was supposed to be. But yeah, that's how I would rank them. Y'all agree? Do you think that's pretty close? Like, I've been talking about like this. If you're gonna go and hang out with them, like be around them for an extended period of time, I feel like these three, those would be the ones you want to be around the most. And then, you know, I feel like this is the order. I would. Them two? I just feel like something terrible gonna happen. You're gonna lose a limb. They're gonna try to turn you into a robot. You're gonna be part cyborg. And them, I ain't no telling. They might eat you. Fuck it. Who knows? But all right, that's what I think. But yeah, had to keep that nice, short, and sweet. But all right, toodles.